Hello, Safia here from New Habits. I am the Chief Shift Stirrer and the founder at New Habits, and I help professionals to develop really successful careers in which they can thrive without it costing them their well-being, whether it's emotional, mental, or physical well-being. Now, I have a quick question for you, and that question is, how often do you celebrate yourself? Something about yourself or something that you've accomplished? Is it something that you're even comfortable doing? I speak from my own experience when I say to you that celebration is not something that comes naturally and easy to me. If you're anything like me, or like 95% of the world's population, you probably have an inner perfectionist running the show. There's probably a bit of imposter syndrome going on for you. And chances are that every now and then there's a raging inner critic that is felling every single achievement that you've ever accomplished down to the ground. If that is true for you, then my invitation to you is to really think about making celebration a part of your practice, a part of the rituals that you have for your day from day to day. The reason why this is so important is because when we are being governed by perfectionism, imposter syndrome, and an inner critic, it becomes really difficult for us to blossom in our self-esteem, and our confidence really is challenged. When our confidence is challenged, when our self-esteem isn't as good as it could be, we don't really have the ability to step into our potential. We don't really set meaningful, big, hairy, audacious goals for us. And even if we set those goals for ourselves, it takes us either a very long time to grow into the person that can accomplish that goal, or we back down from those goals almost completely. The story, the narrative of perfectionism, the narrative of imposter syndrome, the narrative of an inner critic is very challenging for most of us. It makes it unsafe for us to do things that we are not comfortable doing. And so when we want to tackle that narrative, celebration becomes such a big part of the toolbox that we have for combating a low self-esteem and low confidence in the face of meaningful goals. I know that celebration can be very uncomfortable. I know that, and I speak for myself, when anything is way too over the top, it is just something that I can't handle. So I have been practicing bringing celebration into my life in a very gentle, very soft, not very obvious kind of way. I have included it in my mindfulness practice bouquet. And I can say to you without a shadow of doubt that it is becoming a bit more palatable for me. It is becoming a bit more easy for me to bring celebration into my life. The mindfulness practices that I have been practicing over the past few years have had an enormous transformative impact on my life. I've made meditation and journaling, specifically gratitude journaling, and breath work a big part of my day to day repertoire. Its impact on my health has been phenomenal. Its impact on my insomnia has been absolutely blissful. And I'm looking forward to the impact of celebration as part of my repertoire on my ability to expand beyond my limitations, my perceived limitations. My invitation to you is find a way to bring celebration into your life. Celebrate the small things. Celebrate the things where life really is happening at for you. Sometimes we think we've got to wait for the big stuff. The truth is that if we want to be happy, we've got to be happy here and now with life as it is unfolding right now for us. There is so much success around us every single day. But we fail to notice that success. We fail to notice that success in our own lives because we don't have the practice of celebrating the amazing multitude of small miracles that is happening in our lives every day. So again, the invitation is start celebrating yourself. Start by just noticing what you've said you would do, and if you followed through on it, that is success. You have accomplished something. You've been integrous to your intention and to your word. If you've dropped a kilo, celebrate. If you've saved a few rand, celebrate. If you've baked a bread, celebrate. If you've cooked a meal, do a small little fist bump for yourself. There are many reasons to celebrate. Find the reasons in your life and make it a part of the way in which you look at yourself and speak to yourself and relate to yourself. I can assure you that over time, the benefits are going to be really meaningful. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on celebration. How do you relate to celebration? And if you have a difficult relationship with celebration, what are you willing to do to make it more a part of your life? So that's me, Safia. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Bye bye.